What's up, everyone? Today I'm reviewing Boyhood. Uh, I will say I went into this movie skeptical. I heard a lot of different mixed reviews. Everyone pretty much agreed that the whole concept of filming something over 12 years is amazing and really an experimental film style that's never been done before, and that part of it was pulled off well. But the storyline wasn't good. That's something I heard a lot of opinions on it. And I will say, my opinion on this movie is that it was absolutely amazing in every facet. I found no problem with the story at all because there wasn't much of a story as much as it was just watching this kid grow up, which was fascinating, absolutely amazing. And it's going to connect with me personally more because I'm 17. So I'm almost as old as this kid was by the end of the movie. So it was almost like watching myself grow up because it was in the exact same time zone. Like I was just a year or two behind that kid the whole time, which made the movie so relatable and so personal. And while I didn't have a life like that, I still felt like I was watching myself grow up. It was so fascinating, and it was just filmed perfectly. It was well acted. A lot of people complained about some of the acting, like the kid didn't grow up to be perfect, and the sister Samantha wasn't good. And I didn't think she was bad. I just thought her character was annoying because she was supposed to be annoying. Like that's the whole point. He has an annoying sister. So people were complaining that the sister was annoying, saying that the girl was a bad actor, but it wasn't the actress's fault. It was the character was just annoying, which I mean is fair enough. Everyone has an annoying sister sometimes. So I thought that was done well. I thought the kid who played Mason Jr., the kid in the movie, Eller Coltrane, did a really good job. From a child actor all the way to his adult life, he did fine. He did really well, in fact. It was a real risky decision to cast a kid as a child actor and just kind of hope that he grows up to be a good actor, and he did. The director Richard Linklater did just a masterpiece. This is something I hope we're going to see more of, like more kinds of movies like this, which we probably won't see for a long, long time because it took 12 years to make, and I doubt there were other movies in the making similar to this at the time. So this may be a trend of movies we may see 12 years in the future from now, but as of right now, I think this is all we're getting, but I'm quite satisfied with that. One thing I will say about this movie is that I wish there was more of it. It was 2.5 hours long. I wish it was three. And that last half an hour was about him in college. And they spent time about him instead of him up to 18. They spent 16 years, and it was him all the way up to 22 or something till he graduates college, you know? Like, that would be awesome. Like, the only part of his college we got was him going on a hike with Stoner Carrot Top. Like, that's all we got. Like, that wasn't enough. I wanted to see him in college. Like that would have made the movie even more interesting, even more fascinating. I don't care if the movie would have been delayed an extra 4 years. It would have been that much more awesome. And and watch like his relationship with his sister start to spread apart or something. I don't know. I didn't direct it, but I would have had it kept going. That would have been awesome. Patricia Arquette plays the mother. She does an amazing job. Uh, I don't think she'll win Best Supporting Actress, but she definitely did really, really good. Top one of the probably top performance. Ethan Hawke plays the father. I'm not familiar with much of Ethan Hawke's work, but most people seem to dislike him, and in this movie, I really liked him. And most people seem to agree with that. And he did a really good job. He almost reminded me of my dad in a way, the kind of like slightly more free-spirited kind of guy that ended up, settling down and being, a normal guy basically, growing a weird mustache and having a minivan. So he did a really good job. As I said, Eller Coltrane, like Mason Jr. did a really good job, and even the sister did a good job, despite most people's opinion on her. Just the whole movie to me was so relatable, and I've talked to some people. My teacher, who's president of the film club, he hated this movie. I don't understand why, but I can imagine it's just because he can't relate to it on the same way I did. And I think that's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people just like it because of the technical innovation that happened, but I personally love it just because it was like watching myself grow up again, which is something that I will personally cherish forever. And this will probably be a movie I watch 10, 20, 30 years down the road and show my kids and say this was what it was like to grow up as a child in the 21st century. And it's really going to be a significant piece of art that's going to be used to describe the 21st century forever. Like this is a period piece on the time we live in right now, which is it's the best one we have. I'm sure there are others that do a decent job, but this one's the best one we have just because it spans such an enormous amount of time. So that's it for the review. I'm I just really love this movie. Um, I think I want to give it a 10 out of 10. This was one of those movies that I'm probably going to watch every year for the rest of my life because it was just so amazing to me personally. And I will no longer be bashing it, which I was doing before even watching it, which I did with Interstellar, which I watched a day or two ago. So I'll have a review on Interstellar up in a couple of days probably also. So please like, comment, subscribe, and comment especially any suggestions for any reviews you have. Thank you, and keep watching.